Now from the home of the Rangers, where it Mike Foltynewicz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he was a little bit up and down throughout points of his career.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the center fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
So now to the plate, Tony Gwynn. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Culberson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Next, it'll be Fred McGriff. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
At the plate now, Mike Piazza. High in the air out to center field. Calhoun waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, switch hitter Roberto Alomar, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. In there, now the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. To the plate now, Ricky Henderson. Line toward the gap in left center. And the Friars won't let up, as this ought to be good for extra bases. Marcano rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as the lead swells to 7-0.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. Doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And he falls behind 0-2. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Here's a drive out to left center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the Mike Clevenger will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, at first glance, he's not your ordinary-looking pitcher. He's got that long flow going, those long locks. But I'll tell you what, he has a big arm, has a good fastball, good hard-breaking stuff to go along with it. He's been a very solid pitcher for the last few seasons.
And there's out number 1.
Batting second. Not shortstop.
First pitch of the AB now. Charlie Culberson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
The left fielder, David.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. David Dahl becomes out number 2 this inning. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's 1 for 4. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Looking up is Dahl. And it's gone as they add still another. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this.
DeMarcus Evans enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Into the box now, Trent Grisham. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Alomar stands at first with 1 out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So next to bat will be Tucupita Marcano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Alomar rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
On the run is Dahl.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Clevenger is what you may call a swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in a game, and two, getting out as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Henderson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Odor.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Rougned Odor trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Odor is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
The next 0-2.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Nate Lowe digging in now. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the... Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi? Now to bat, Fred McGriff. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
So the next to bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Dahl. Gone! solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
That'll bring up Gary Sheffield, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second, and now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. In now, Mike Piazza. High in the air out to center field. Calhoun waits on it. 2 down. Next to hit is Roberto Alomar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Joe Barlow is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Joe
At the plate, Trent Grisham, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
now batting, third baseman, Tucupita.
Stepping in now, Tucupita Marcano, driven nicely into the gap. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Wow, if I didn't know any better, I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And stepping in, Jose Trevino is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the out. That'll bring in Nick Solak. He popped out in his first trip. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Alomar is calling for it. 2 gone.
Now back, the shortstop.
And now the first pitch. Charlie Culberson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Rangers all set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging a bat.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Line drive, base hit down the line. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Standing in now, Gary Sheffield, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He's got it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Here's the first pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. But 2 come across to score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, David Dahl. No balls and a strike to count. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. David Dahl becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Brett Martin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping up is Trent Grisham. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest three parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So now to the plate, Ricky Henderson. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days, too, D-Roll. I'm a former guy that pitched in the bullpen. When you see the ball flying out of the ballpark like this is when you come to the ballpark and the pitching coach asks if you're available, and that's when you tell him, no, I can't pitch. I got a sore throat today.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Up next, Fernando Tatis Jr. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calhoun waits on it. And that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The Padres lead it 21-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Bounce it to the left side, and that's through for a hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lowe, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nate Lowe becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Striding forward now is the DH, Gary Sheffield. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Still no balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Mike Piazza. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Popped him up. And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now that.
So stepping in is Roberto Alomar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Now that. The third baseman. Tucupita Marcano.
At the plate now, Tucupita Marcano. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Ricky Henderson to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway. Joely Rodriguez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Runner goes for third. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
In to score, the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Strike called, now the throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Win on third with 2 out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that will end the inning. First pitch on its way. Nick Solak is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Charlie Culberson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Skied into very shallow right. Gwynn in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. High bouncer toward the hole. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And as you can see, they are way behind. So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one. Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 10.
Now it'll be Gary Sheffield. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Digging in next, Mike Piazza flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Piazza with a big swing and a ball sent out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto.
In now, Roberto Alomar. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Calhoun. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional seventh.
The Padres get one in the inning, and Trevor Hoffman comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out. And we're only in the second game of this series.
Throw gets him 2 down. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So here is Trent Grisham, singled home run in his last time up. First offering, high in the air out to center field. Calhoun waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next, it'll be Tucupita Marcano. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
That is now 3 triples for him in the game, which is darn near impossible. In fact, the last 15 years or so, only a few guys have done it. Pretty impressive what he's been able to do in this one.
This is line to left. Dahl is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he is in there.
Now batting, right field.
Next up, Tony Gwynn. Now the first pitch. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Dahl is there, and it's a very quick inning as this. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rougned Odor is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Nate Lowe comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that...
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Jose Leclerc enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non...
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak...